Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sunil and today we'll learn how to improve mobile app performance. Also we'll learn what is the use of Firebase performance matrix or how Firebase performance matrix can help us to improve mobile app performance. For more such videos, subscribe my channel. Let, let's understand what is application performance and why it is important. As a human tendency, nobody like to wait. But let's say we are browsing any application and we are searching for some items. Generally, we see some loading screen and then we get the required result. So, why there is why we are seeing that loading screen? So, loading screen tells that there is some operation going in background and you need to wait till that time, and meanwhile the application makes network call via internet to the server and gets the response from the server, parse it and displays to the UI. So here we can say the mobile app performance is categorized into three different sections. One is getting information from network call, so we can say network performance. Another is related to updation of UI, or we can say the slow rendering those things, or screen performance we can say. And third one is the parsing information and other uh, things like validation, which is done in main thread or UI thread. So that is related to custom traces. And now why there is difference? You will see that one device performance is faster while other is slower. Why is it like that? And reason is every device is not same. Every device has different CPU, different RAM, and every network carrier have different bandwidth. Some are faster and some are slower. So and ideally nobody wants to, or nobody is interested to wait. So the delay in result can impact the business, as the customer will get frustrated. So the customer might leave the business. So the time taken by any app is long, is known as app start time. So app start time is also an important factor to understand. Because let's say you have launched any application and it takes 5 seconds to until that time you will see the splash screen or white screen. That means the start time is slow for that app, and again you will get frustrated as a user. So that start time also should not be more. Uh, how we can monitor that? Then there is network performance. So what is network performance? Generally client application creates the request, then send to the server via internet. Server executes and prepares the response, sent to the client via internet. So here internet is also an important factor, plus backend execution time is also an important factor. So if we see in combination, means other network performance, it is network time to, or time taken to send request, then backend execution time, and time taken to receive response. All these three, combination of all these three is network performance for client end or for mobile end. While in backend system, generally you find that backend system tells that it's execution time. So when backend system will tell that it's 100 millisecond, but for front end system it's 500 millisecond. The uh, response time also increase with increase in payload. So payload is also one important factor for degrading the performance of a network. Now, what are the important metrics here? Or can we answer few following questions? How long an API takes to respond? What is the success ratio of any network call? What is the network or device details of an user for an API? Now let's understand what is UI performance. So generally applications they load static UI or dynamic UI, but they render it. And we can say if the layout is very complex, where the tree hierarchy is more, then internally it will take more time to parse and render. So the frozen frame or slow rendering will be more in that case. And also the time or the task execution on method that can impact the UI performance. So that will increase the loading time. Then the UI gets updated. So what are the important questions or metrics here that can help us to improvise? What is the count of or percentage of slow rendering or frozen frame in any screen of your application? With the more frozen frame or slow rendering, then the poor the screen design. What is the screen loading time of any page? The more loading time means the user is in waiting state. And how long a particular method or task takes to execute. So how to monitor? And now do we know means what to monitor? Yeah, we need to monitor network performance, upstart time, slow rendering, UI performance. But how can we monitor them? Is there any solution which is available for free? Yes, Firebase performance. It is free and it gives all these metrics. Now let's understand how to set up Firebase performance. The procedure is very simple for both Android and iOS. In this example, we will set up for Android. And first, you need to set up Firebase. For more information how to set up Firebase, please go through my first video in this playlist. After you have set up the Firebase, then go to build Gradle of your project. This is project level build Gradle, where are this plugin, Firebase plugin. So you need to add this class path as dependencies. Means inside these dependencies you need to add the class path of com.google.firebase perf dash plugin then version, the latest version whatever will be there that time. So here we are using 1.4.1. so I have added that class path as dependency in the root project. Now you need to add the dependencies in build Gradle of modules. Let's say here we have a module, app module. So go to this build Gradle, add the dependencies, and here if you see in build Gradle the dependency is added in terms of implementation. So here I have added this com.google.firebase firebase dash perf. Now you need to apply the plugin. So yeah, here I have applied the plugin. And if you have seen, as I have already set up the Crashlytics and Google services, so both those plugins are already here before. But for performance, Firebase performance, this is the plugin that you need to apply. Now, if you want to enable the debug log, then you need to add those in your Android manifest, in your manifest file. If you see here, I have added inside application, I have added the metadata as performance logcat enable. So this can help me in debug mode. It's better to enable only in debug. Do not enable this in production build. And then you need to just sync the project, because your Gradle file got changed, so sync project with Gradle files, and once the sync is complete, then rebuild the project. Either you can do clean project and then run again, or you can rebuild the project then run again. After that, you can see your performance metrics in your Firebase dashboard. It will take some time to get the Firebase performance in the dashboard. It's not we can say instant, or it's not immediate. You can wait for 24 hours to get those things in your Firebase dashboard.